Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of Let's Trying Yes, Your Grace. We are here. We do not have the money for training grounds, stables. We could prepare a general, but I think we'll just save and continue. We won't have that bank payment after this week, thank God. I think this is the last week, isn't it? I could be misremembering. Could be. We have a pigeon. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles. We will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Bayran, the king of Rodovia. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army. We need to make alliances and hope Ivo will help us. 14. Okay. That wasn't good. You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. Rodovia threatened that they would take our daughters. Tali's was dead, and we had no army to defend ourselves against Rodovia. If that wasn't enough, they claimed to be only 14 weeks travel away. You may want to stay in bed. It's not a dream. Audrey showed me the letter. It does seem that Rodovia is after our daughters. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you are more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now. You still have work left to do. You're right. I better get on with things. Yeah? Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, back on the throne. Grace, I hope you're fine. I'm feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Invite lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we are doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Audrey. I agree. We shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. Grace, I've helped the strange tree-loving people. I gathered a few of my men, and we dug a neat ditch away from the tree. The people accommodated us very nicely, and they were very grateful for our help. Alright. You have called for me, Your Grace? Secret. I found this message. Ah, perfect. Chris? Lots of work to do. Then you have imprisoned Eden's dust dealers. I'm sure this will discourage others from selling. Thank you for keeping me informed about the shady business. This way I can keep an eye on Eden and his dealers. That's all. That's all for now. Do you wish, Your Grace? We have a peasant. Your Grace, may I have your attention, please? I went to do some fishing, like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I fell asleep, yes. Stupid, Stefan. I always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod, and now I have nothing. 'Tis the only thing I had left after my wife died. Ah, my sweet Anna. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right into my place. It's my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat. And then the storm came, and it just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I wait every day, and I fish to pass time. But now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I will buy a fishing rod, nothing else. That's a tough choice. I'm pretty sure he was a drunkard. Get out of here. Told you not to waste my time. Next time you come here, you'll end up in the dungeons. I'm not joking. Of course, Your Grace. I'm out of here in no time. Yep, we got the beggar. I heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say it's good that you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. Seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. Curse? What curse? They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Is there a way to lift the spell? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son to lift the bane. The problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it said the spell will move on to the bride and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the warning. You're most welcome. Strongly reconsider Salia's marriage arrangement, though. I will consider your advice, be sure. That's worrisome. Just a bit. Do you have a bare midriff? I don't think peasants typically did that, but okay. It's a little cold. Your Grace, I have come to tell you the water from the oak is cleared. Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks. Oh, they are so happy now. Brought you something small as a gift. It's a bouquet made of the oak's fallen leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you, I think. I hope it really does. I'll just leave it by the window. Aw, we got a pretty oak bouquet. Merchant, Your Grace, I bring you special thing of magical splendor. It is only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent thing. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. What? Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. Demonetized now. Thank you. This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it would be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or truth. I had honey porridge for breakfast. A very delicious porridge for breakfast. It was like, Your Grace. So, how much do you want for this thing? 18 gold, Your Grace. I think I'll pass. I don't think we need a lie detector. Besides, I'm not keeping a cock in my throne room. Who's gonna clean up his mess? Fine, Your Grace, your loss. I'm sure someone else will gladly take him. Oh, my word. How absurd. Now, there's one thing I got reminded about. We never went to the garden to poke around in here. Oh, we had flowers. No. There be anything here to... Oh, wait. Purple flowers are up there, attracting a lot of bees. We were told to go look at the garden, remember? Bye. Stay safe, daughter. Yep, nothing about... Just about the flowers. There's gonna be nothing. Our bedchamber. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Allies. Ooh, we should call someone else and see what they want. You have gold. Let's invite you. What do you want? Archives. Radovian Bite. Spices. Allies for life. I guess we'll have to call that woman back and ask about her. The cult of trees. Oh, let's go actually look at the cult of the oak tree thingy majigger. Real quick. Back to the throne room. Off loading. Okay, it's supposed to bring me luck. That's all it said. Okay, well, I guess... Let's go to the map. Let's send you to Wolomi? Well, no. Actually, I think it's Koski I think we have to send you to for the spices. Is it Koski? Okay, I guess we'll do that with you. Yes. Go, General. Confirm. Go shut down those spice traders. And there we go. Now we have money. Next week, we'll definitely have enough. We can get our training grounds. And then... Yep, we should be able to afford the stables next. Just need one more gold. 14 weeks until Redovia comes. Oh dear. Continue. Let's go on. Da-da-da-da. Week 16. I know I have some very pressing issues, but considering last week's incident, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by and none of us are getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivo will be next in line. He's not a bad person, but it's likely Davern would just become a part of Atana. Rest assured, Aurelia and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, 3 daughters is already plenty, Your Grace. I worry about this once we have dealt with Redovia. Grace, the situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we've secured Lord Eden's dust wares. Good. So, oh, we have nothing else here on the spices. Okay. Jovan. Lord Jovan, Your Grace. My condolences about Tally's death. I've heard about Redovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold. But only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Who's Sir Frederick? Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Though it's been many years, we keep in contact. We trained together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Jovan. I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bestiary you could look at? Don't think we keep any bestiaries in our library. I don't either. I think someone who's personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. Alright, I guess we need to send out for this Sir Frederick. Where are you, Sir Frederick? There's Sir Frederick. Let's invite you. Yes, please. It'd be nice if we had more pigeons. Your Grace, I came from the tavern. The business was going so well, but lately I've had some troubles, and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time, but some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. First it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say, it attracts customers, but the panders essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. You should be happy with the extra money. If those people out, you'll risk having to close down your tavern. Just try to work with them so you can both profit. That's a good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat the women very well. I don't want to support them unless there's a way I can control the situation. Why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they're very expensive. My sales did go up, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. Yeah, no. Our kingdom budget is very tight at the moment. Then what do I do, Your Grace? I want to help, but my resources are limited at the moment. That's fine, Your Grace. I will come back in 2 weeks' time. You want 28 gold. Dude. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just want to bring you the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. Happy to hear this. I hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. Thalia? Father, I was wondering if we could practice sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? You said we could do this again, Father. Very well. I had better keep to my promise then. Go on, you can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in a bit. Great! I will see you in the gardens. Good going, daughter. Alright, let's, map. Off we go to Wolomie. Sure. General, confirm. General sent. Yes. Da 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 da. We see our daughter. Oh. Hello, Your Grace. Yes, Father? Who's this? So you already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? The one you were not supposed to go to? Well, yes. Anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace? See, I can never get her. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father's a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords? Maya said she needs to be ready when the enemy strikes. And you never know when they will strike. Ha! My father says. I can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you? My parents are from Buravia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple weeks. That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents from? Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants, sort of. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journeys. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight? I'll have to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. My pleasure. Yeah, a little odd. He's a swordsman, but he's also a merchant. Looking at you two, I think I know why Sidani wants to stab people. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the Stabber! Don't look at me. Sidani came up with the name. Sidani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. I'll head off now. Just don't cut yourselves. I'll leave you to it. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, Father. We won't. Nothing else to do. I guess this guy's still in the dungeon. Yep. Cool. And the week. And we have 44. Yep, let's go for our training grounds. Yes, please. Save and continue. In 10 army per week. It won't be a huge amount, but it'll definitely help. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. Bill was very grateful, and he paid me with this gold. Yes! Ha ha ha! It's beautiful. Okay. Pigeon? The King of Davin, the western woods near Branca are not uninvolved in your troubles. An uncommon object can lead you to the sinner. Be quick, yours sincerely. Letters Nocio, what do you think of this, Audrey? Whoever sent this letter must have gone to great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. This must be important. We'd better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. I've marked the location on the map for you, Your Grace. For service, Your Grace. Looking for allies. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. Ah, yes, I've heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Radovians lack proper training, but gods know that what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold, and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I cannot allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battles for Brianna, Keldu. Under my command, the army of the two-headed bird was defeated. I've lost 3 fingers in my time. I've endured many broken bones. But Noxie, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsman bears scars. Many have fought and died. That Noxie Show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight, for all we know. It's just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. Fellow got well under your skin. Who is he? Noxie the Dragon Slayer, he calls himself. Thinks he's a knight, but he's far from it. He usually travels around quite a bit, but I hear people have seen him around Davern lately. Recently. Sorry, not lately. I can read. I promise I can read. If you meet him, he'll surely tell you the same story he tells everyone. There was something about a griffin and a tree. He sets the tree on fire. The big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes her off? It doesn't matter. It's always the same story, different details. I've heard enough. What is it you need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a Lickjaj in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone that he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That's all. Alright. As you please, your grace. There he is. Alright. Follow the chain. Invite you to try and get you, so we can get you. Oh, banker. Go away. Grace, I wanted to see you about my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them. I think I know who it was. But they say only one request per visit, and it seems like I have a much bigger problem now. I'm from afar, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest, and I sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I have sat down on some living pincushion, it would seem. It squeaked, and I jumped up right away. When I stood up, my bottom was all covered in spikes. The stabber has struck. Not only that, but I feel very ill. Weak even. I fear the chair creature has poisoned me. What can I do? The stabber. The stabber? Oh no, it sounds very serious. I'm not sure what we can do here. I think I might have something that will help. Name's Elena, your grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing also. A witch? Aye, some may call me that, although I prefer to see myself just as a well-read woman. At your service. We could definitely... apologies. We could definitely use someone like this to help out our people, your grace. They would be a great addition to our roster of agents. What do you hope to gain from this? Ah, of course, there's always something people want in return, right? I'm a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I'm willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problems. I just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to our castle in that case. It's my honor, your grace. I will also be able to help you during the battle if you need me. Sidani won't be happy about the stabber. I better let her know. I'll see if you have any useful books in the council chamber, your grace. You'll be able to see the expenses for the witch in the weekly summary, your grace. We can just pay her whenever we need her. That's great. Hey, achievement. Cool. Your grace, Pendle, our village, has been raided. They were men dressed in red and black with a beast's head pierced by a spear on their banners. That's a Radovian army for certain, your grace. This means they are getting closer to us, or perhaps they are just teasing us. Teasing? People getting killed, maimed, and enslaved is just teasing? Your grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. It must have been just a small squad. Send us your men. We can fight back. You're clearly emotional, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back with more force. We don't want to start the battle early. Tolerating their attacks may encourage them to carry out more. Your grace, you have to do something about this. We can't just let them trample our lands. Oh. A general is needed here. We'll fight back. I will send in my best men. Thank you, your grace. I knew you would listen to your people. That's right. This will show them we're no people to mess with. Mercenary? Your grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. It's a perfect time for us to gain some coin, an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries. 22 skilled men at your disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? Not this time. I'm not interested in your offer. Fine, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe you'll change your mind by then, or get our gold ready. We send... The witch? We can send the witch. Let's go send her there. Witch sent. Cool. Kasano. We do need to go to the Hidden Hut, but I think we want to send the general to the Hidden Hut. Right. The upper hand. Yep, alright. I'll send the witch there. Okay, off the throne. Everyone's been sent out. You need to go to the council chamber and talk to our daughter. Tell her about the poor stabber. I bring news about your hedgehog. Sidani, your hedgehog passed away. The stabber? Oh no, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me. Did he complete his mission, at least? His final quest? What mission, Sidani? Did you send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in the story, Father. They can hardly follow any instructions. That's why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else was he supposed to help me? Please don't do this again. Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. The last one stabbed a peasant and I had to deal with it. But I was so close to turning him into a prince. Now Lursalia will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing is as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as Dusty. Next time I will find a fiercer agent. I will train him. He will be at my command. The stabber's efforts were not in vain. Oh, Sidani, my pumpkin. Yep. Oh, Sidani. Alright, nothing else? Yep, nothing else. Off we move. Oh, we could totally prepare the witch. She costs 11 gold? Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. Prepare the witch. And we'll do the stables. Might as well. Save and continue. We have 12 weeks. Oh god. We're gonna have to pay to do the wizard. We can probably get through one more week. We'll make a longer video. That's fine. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out, and in return he gave me this gold. Oh, nice, Audrey. Not Audrey. What's your name? Witch. Your Grace, it is I, Noxie, the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you, also known as Grophos the Great. Wanos the Wise, Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until, you know. The food was first class. But amongst all of the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. I didn't quite catch that. Who are you again? Have you never heard of me? It is I, Noxie the Dragon Slayer. I killed the dragon in the Eastern Forest. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? I'm all ears. The beast was fast. Its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurdities. I stole into its home force with great care and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings, mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked, groaned, and fell straight into the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing into one boulder after another. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wit and brains come before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. I mean, Your Grace. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and other adventures, of course, I traveled to Davern, seeking further challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here, staining your beautiful land? Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or some other monster. All these nightmares are nothing to our real problem, Redovia. Redovia? Well, I never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? Rodovia has an army. They are fierce and brutal, and they are coming after my daughter. An army? I see. Well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Grofos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've met a lot of people. Even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies. I will stand at your side in the battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. And 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. In return, I ask for, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and, well, be famous. Noxie, aiding the king of Draven in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. Looks like an animal tooth. Would you know anything about it? It's an impressive tooth. It must have been one hell of a beast. Do you know where such a tooth could come from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. Sadly, I can't, because this tooth is not from my collection. I don't think so, anyway. Wish it was, though. Can I buy it off you? Absolutely not, Noxie. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo. Maybe after the royal trial. We have a problem with the monster. Aha! So you do have your own monster, Your Grace. Likaj is the name. It's a small creature. Imagine a pig, but hairy, with thorns. With horns. Whoops, I clicked too soon. They can be dangerous, but for me it will be a piece of cake. You can expect my return shortly. That will be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Let's see. Merchant? Yeah, tavern, like I said before. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say. Attracts customers. Yes, 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 yes. You should kick the panders out. Protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. All Your Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with one punch. Send a general for a few weeks to help out? I can't send a general. I don't have a general. General's currently away, but what do I do, Your Grace? I can't help. I hope you can resolve by yourself. Just deal with it. Banker. No, go away, banker. Peasants. Your Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest. She escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. We all knew the eternal wisdom is just a hoax. We know she's nothing but an old hag. But some young boy, he fell for the tale. And now, Babushka is out of the woods. Babushka? Your Grace, you don't know Babushka? She's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone else. She has been around forever. She is short and crooked. Her bony legs barely support layers of her old wrinkly skin. She has a long hooked nose. Her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. She wears a snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clatter against one another. Clickety-clock, clickety-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legends has it that she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. But some legends also say she gives eternal wisdom to whom is brave enough to look her in the eyes. What can I do about this? Not sure, Your Grace. In the village, she's transcribed these words on our doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our doorsteps. We're afraid she's going to come for our children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. There isn't much I can do. I think someone's trying to fool you. Stick it out. They'll stop eventually. Yeah, I don't know where else to look for help. I'm sorry. I don't have the money or the general. Peasant? Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in a barn no more. Want to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in the favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can, aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials. Sorry. Too much reading. Not enough oxygen going to my lungs. Hashtag blame the baby. Whew. Okay. Being pregnant is not for the faint of heart, guys. Okay. If you can, aid us with the court witch and some gold to pay for the materials. People will be forever grateful. I'll send the witch. She will be able to help bring positive spirits to the shrine. May the gods be with you. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods look kindly upon thee. Hey! That hay reminds me of, oh, Disenchanted. That's it. Allies. Lords are busy and we'll be able to invite them to your throne room. This will be shown with the red arrow next to the Lord's profile. Yeah. Ooh. Let's see this person. Masha. Ooh. Lurs. We need him on our side. Actually, wait. I should probably have invited Lurs. Oh, well. No more pigeons. Is there anyone we can go see about? Nope. We have both of our people sent out, so we can't send them out to the map, which is disappointing. Well, let's do it next time. So week 18 ends. And we've done lots of things. Let's drop a lot of money while we have the income at the moment and prepare a general. Prepare him for the fight. Yep, and that'll be the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. Bye, guys!